Okay, talking about IP Cloud. I know so many people feel like IP Cloud is actually a platform where they can regain their money. Okay, they blocked your funds, and you feel like once you invest, they would block 50% of what they actually owe you, and when you mind, you actually get your money back and you start withdrawing. Some people may have even withdrawn and seen that actually the money comes out, no problem. Okay, they say, okay, maybe it will be a good opportunity to put more people into problems by developing the business and trying to get people to pay the money you lost. Because the more people sign up, the more you get your money, and you feel like, okay, you know what? This is the money I lost, so I'm just doing this to get my money back. What I'll tell you is what you're doing is bad. It's bad in two levels. The first level is you know that you don't trust this company. You know they are not there for long. And you know that you're using people to get you paid. Okay? Now, I will tell you a little story that will make you understand what IP Cloud is. And this is based on the research I personally did. Having been a long time in these businesses, I've seen a lot of businesses. And this is a very logical theory that I think is true. So listen to me carefully. I told you today I don't know how this Thomas got Sam's number to contact him. But that's not completely true. Sam gave me an information that is very crucial. Here is what he told me. Sam has been developing, before he had developed last year, a business that they call Bixo Trade. Those who develop the business know about it. I lost about $800,000 on Bixo Trade. So yeah, I know about Bixo Trade. So he has been developing a business called Bixo Trade. And he met Gazy on the business called Bixo Trade. Bixo Trade was working exactly or similarly to COTPS and also IPC. Okay? But the contrary, the difference is that you actually were putting in money and getting 2 to 3% daily. Okay? Withdrawals were instant as usual. This is your normal thing right now. And it worked for about 3 months until it decided to scam. What was the usual scam? Exactly what all the scammers are using right now. We have been hacked. The hackers has taken information and data of our users. So we need you to give us 1 week to get you paid. The withdrawals will work after 1 week. 1 week arrives, they tell you, oh, you know what? Give us 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks get here, they tell you, you know what? We have lost a lot of data. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let your money into Bixo Trade and give us 1 month. In 1 month, we're gonna get back to you with a solution on how you can get your money. 1 month later, they create a sub-platform called Bixo Money. They say, oh, Bixo Money is a platform that has been created to solve the problem that Bixo Trade had, and actually, your funds, you can transfer your funds from our Bixo Trade to Bixo Money. Now, what was the catch? They say those who doesn't want to transfer their funds can wait till December and they'll get paid. But those who want to transfer their funds to Bixo Money, they will do a 30-70%. What is 30-70? 30-70 is just about saying 30-70 is just about saying you will have to use 30% of your funds on Big So Trade, and 70% of new investment has to be injected on Big So Money for you to be able to trade on Big So Money. Okay, till then, it was okay. Some people felt like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go in there. I pay 70%, then I take 30% from the money they've frozen. They defroze it, then I trade, and once it makes profit, then I take all the 100% profit. I go again, I reinvest so that they defroze again, so on and so forth. This is how people were feeling. The same way they are feeling about IP Cloud right now. Afterwards, people invested, some did, some didn't, and 3 months later, before December, they took in the money they could take, without forgetting the millions of dollars they took in Big So Trade. And before December, which was the date they had to pay the people that decided not to invest on Big So Money, they ran away. They ran with the platform. So people will always ask the question, why would they not just run with the money? Why would they need to create a new platform? Why would they need to spend money? I'm telling you, my answer is this. Scammers are never satisfied. If you have been scammed before, you will understand this fully. When a scammer comes to you and tells you, I'm selling a puppet, he gives you the puppet. He says you bought the puppet. He's gonna send it to you through shipping. And then he tells you need to pay for the shipment. And then once he ships it, he tells you, or he's not satisfied with the money you already gave him. He scammed you by buying the puppet. He wants to take your money for the shipment also. And he wants to take your money when he tells you that the shipment has been blocked. Then at the port, you need to pay extra money, that you should send him money. He's going to take you that money again. And he's going to give you more stories until you finish, until he feels that you have no money to give anymore. That's the same thing that is happening. Even if they took billions or millions of dollars, they are never satisfied. They want to take more and more and more and more. That is just it on mine. Okay? So, if they are creating a second platform, if Big So Trade created Big So Money, it's because they wanted to defraud more people. 3 months later, nowhere to be found. They took money from Big So Trade and they took money from Big So Money. Okay? And they ran away. Not only, I think that is exactly what is happening with IP Cloud, because a company who feels like, okay, maybe I made a mistake or I did an error or whatsoever, the first thing they do is to come show their face and say, I'm sorry, something happened, please, this will not happen again, and all that. The fact that they're hiding their faces, it shows clearly who they are, what they want to do. They want to defraud more people. They want you to give 50% of what you think you were hiding in your coven, or maybe in your hidden drawer, or in your safe deposit box. Go get it and bring it back to us again. So we were not sure that we defrauded you of all your money. Go get all what you got, bring it again. You understand? All this has been calculated. They've calculated everything. They know exactly the end game before it starts. Now, why did I talk about Big So Trade? Because I think, from the look of things, that Big So Trade, from the way the function, but from the mechanism, I think the people of Big So Trade are the same people of Big So Money, are the same people of IPC, are the same people of IP Cloud. Why do I say so? Because the guy called Sam was a big leader in Big So Trade. Now, The reason why these people keep doing the same businesses all over again and they keep having a lot of people is because they know exactly. Because you ask yourself, why would someone have a database of more than 1 million people or 20,000, 200,000 people and just let it go like this? Just because they know exactly who are the people that matters. They keep numbers of big investors and they keep numbers of big developers, networkers. That is what they do. They change their identity, change number, change their location, and they come back to inbox you and tell you, you know what? There is this new business I can do. Blah, blah. They change all their plans. Because if not, how did the Thomas guy get his number? Get the number of this guy called Sam. He had just finished Big So Trade. He had just Big So Trade had just scammed, and suddenly you have a message for someone you don't know who is telling you, you know what? There's a very huge business that has not even started yet. Because if this Sam has 96% of the community, it means these people were contacting him for 1 month. Why? They didn't even have one person in their network. So they had no one. It's behind him that 96% of the network actually got created. Okay? And that is when the ADs and the rest came to the picture. Okay? So it is clear that those people are coming from Big So Trade. I think they are the same engineers, they are the same scammers who actually perpetrated this. And maybe with a lot of research, I think we will find out that they are the same people behind COTPS, and they are the same people actually turning around with different sort of projects to defraud us. It was also very, very strange that people like 80 knew about, or me, I knew about top leaders who they know, top investors who they know have money and has access to liquidity. So these people, how do they know you? Because they have been in business with you. They have your database. They have your records. They know how much you invested in business A that you got scammed for. So they know exactly how to get back to you and propose you other businesses. So my advice is, don't fall for IP cloud. Don't fall for IP cloud. You will be a fool if you go in there and spend your money, because the only way you could actually say that it's safe to invest in IP cloud is if they decide to show their faces. But if not, don't do that mistake, because they will pay in the beginning. For sure, the percentage is too small. They are going to pay. But they always have a timing, a fixed timing when they'll take all the cases, all the boxes, and run away. What we've also discovered is that IPC has never had registration in any country. They were actually using the identity of a company that actually exists in Australia called Intelligence Prime Capital Limited. This is a real company that actually exists and that is licensed by ASIC, which gives financial advice to people. They don't do investments. Okay? And this company was copied by IPC, and IPC actually used their information to go around and round and round. So when ASIC was actually saying that your partners are actually people are using their partners' name to do scams, they're actually true. They're actually saying the truth. IPC, iPrime Capital was using the identity of Intelligence Prime Capital to do their scam. So There is nothing, no sign of good faith from these people. You know for sure that they will defraud you. So please don't fall for the IP cloud scam. I've gotten an engineer to actually look into the codes of IP cloud, and he told me it's just a dummy template. Nothing is being done. The BEP is actually a protocol that can be copied and that can disappear all the time. That's why the warning is actually given to you all the time you actually want to swap. So this is a dangerous thing. It's risky. Don't put your money in there. I will never advise you to do it. Okay? I hope I've given you solid reasons for you not to jump into this, because the risk is huge. Those people are not a real company. Those people don't want to redeem themselves. They are hoping to get more money. Those people have a nature of doing this. They're actually specialists in scamming. So they actually want more money. They are not satisfied. And don't bother, they will not stop here. They will create another platform, another company to defraud you and me. So let's stay strong. That is why this task force was created, to actually be there to vert, to identify, and to tell you about the scam companies. So please, I will always discourage you from joining IP Cloud, because I am certain that their motivations are not for real and they are a scam. Thank you. Now, I will be talking about what I recommend us to do after 1, not hearing from IPC, 2, being sure that they want to scam us again with the IP cloud by telling us, oh, I don't want to give you your money, but I want you to give me 50% of your money again. So it is sure that they want to scam us. 3, that Dr. Val is a real person that is out there. 4, that they actually never were registered in any company, so that is dead end avenue. And 5, that there is a link between Bixo Trade, IPC, and COTPS. So please be guided. Don't fall for this. This is their trick, their playbook. They use the same trick. We've been scammed, we've been hacked, and so on and so forth. They always use that. Ask yourself why they weren't hacked when nobody was on your platform. When they didn't have a lot of community, they weren't hacked. But once they jump to millions of users and they know that they are actually getting into their exit scam, 2 hours before they actually pay people's money, they say they've been hacked. That's a lie. Those people are scamming. Okay? And even when you've been hacked, you have to understand something. The money and the platform is never in the same place. The website where you go at is what they call the user's interface. When you send your money, it has no link with the platform. It is nowhere to be found beside the platform. The link is somewhere far. Maybe it could be in Binance, it could be in Kraken, it could be in Coinbase. It's far away from the platform. So you hack the platform, you don't hack the wallet. The wallet is very far away. Okay? So let people not always try to dupe us, saying that they've been hacked so they cannot pay anymore. So please, let's be smarter and let's carry this till the end. We have to bother these people so much that they feel like, okay, maybe this is too much for us. We didn't expect that this song will be sang for so long. We thought that these people will sing this song for 2-3 days and they will back off. But the fact that they are singing this song every day and in a loud voice, we should actually do something about this. That is where we want to get to. Thank you.